Guys, we finished the most popular, most talked about, most anticipated romantasy book of 2025, Brimstone by Callie Hart, and I'm gonna tell you whether or not I think it's actually worth your time. First of all, Ricky, when I catch you. Callie, when I catch you for what you did to me with the last 50 pages of this book, I was crying. I don't cry. I don't cry in books. Like, why would you do that? I've never been so mad at an author in my entire life. With an unhinged ending, did I still like it, or was it a book that was completely boring and then just had like a really interesting ending that kind of made up for it? I really enjoyed the beginning of this book. I picked it up. I was like, wow, this is such better pacing than Quicksilver. I feel like it slowed down a little bit once you got to the middle of the book. I feel like there is quite a bit of world building. There is quite a bit of character development. There's a lot of lore. There's a lot of stuff. There's political intrigue. There are things happening. While it is a spicy romantasy, Quicksilver and Brimstone are not vibes reads. This, I feel like, is one of those books that really does completely split down the middle fantasy and romance, because this book has a lot of spice in it. However, the plot, the story, the character development, the character relationships, like everything else, the politics that's going on, and they're a huge part of the story. I feel like based on the way that this book was really hyped up, how long we waited for it, how excited we were for it, I am going to say something probably very controversial. I've literally had people in my comments say, I'm questioning your entire taste in books if you like this book. And number one, it's almost like reading is a diverse experience that is different for everyone. So if you don't want to take any of my recommendations after I tell you this book is not overhyped, I think it was worth the hype. I think it deserves the hype, and I think it's really well written. And goodbye, I guess. I'll see you in another life. I feel like this was the first like super, like really like worldwide, highly anticipated book that I really felt was worth it. Oh, but the spelling, the grammatical errors, like, I don't care. Well, girl, you just said it was well written. It can't be well written if it has grammatical errors in it. I don't agree with that take. I think a big part of writing, a big part of the writing is the story, is how it feels, the order of events, how it's laid out, how the author has literally presented the story to us in their writing. The author being able to make you feel something for the characters, for the world, for the story that they're writing is part of writing. Kingfisher, his one-liners, 10 out of 10. Saris, her character growth, her overall personality, Saris is 10 out of 10. Carrion, 10 out of 10. I'm very, very interested in Danya. I love a character that's kind of hateable. That's like my favorite thing, and I cannot wait to see where her arc goes, especially since we're getting a little vibe between her and Carrion. Onyx, do not speak to me about Onyx. Brimstone by Callie Hart was a 4.75. I think it would have been a 5-star if we'd had a little bit more angst and a little bit more back and forth in our romance. You never want to take a book recommendation from me again because I liked this book and rated it 4.75 stars. Guess I'll see you later.